Hello! Thank you for tuning in to this week's reads. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. The YouTube channel is James13 Wicca, in case you're seeing this somewhere else. For the main part of the read, I'm using the tarot deck, Gilded Tarot Royale by Chiro Marchetti, text by Barbara Moore. On the bottom here, assuming I get this right, it's Llewellyn.com is where this one came from anyway, and there's a couple other socials if you're interested. Supportive Oracle Cards, Chakra Wisdom Oracle Cards by Tori Hartman, illustrated by Gretchen Ray Baskin? Yeah. Watkins Publishing is the website, watkinspublishing.com, I believe. And I think there's a website for Tori Hartman too in that black little strip above the barcode. Feel free to check that out if you're interested. The dice are from the Dice Shop. The website is mathartfun.com if you want to check them out. I use a 22-sided dice for the major arcana, 22 substitutes for 0 for the fool, 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, and a 4-sided dice for the element to match for the minor arcana. That being said, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. And let's go ahead and get into your reading. Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Sagittarius? We got two cards that fell out while I was shuffling, which I really want to know what that's about. Okay. We got a couple levels. Okay. My first thought is don't get sucked into something just because you like somebody. Don't get sucked into something just because you like somebody. I feel like Sagittarius has a very positive, very compatible, very cooperative energy, which is a beautiful thing. But you have to make sure you're in control of it. And just because you like somebody, don't get sucked into something. That's what I keep getting. Not yet for this. So we're initially starting with a very positive connection. 7 of Swords reversed. Somebody who owns up to what they need to do. The Sun card is there in the 2 of Cups. A very good energy, very positive energy. Has been a very positive energy for you. A very good one. It's very positive, very nice. I feel like this is a very family-oriented energy. Could literally be family. If it's a work situation, it's somebody I feel like I match more than not at work. You have a very long-standing bond with this person. And they have shown you who they are, and they are who they are. I feel like this makes a lot of the situation make sense. They have shown you who they are. They are who they are. There are certain subjects you easily connect with. There are other subjects that you might be completely different in. That's not changing. And I feel like they're saying, this is something that could really set the stage for you with this situation, because I feel like something's going better here. And I'm getting some success and some good energy. Whoever this is, they're sending you some energy. They're talking. Maybe they haven't talked in a while. There's also a lot of disruption around them, a lot of confusion, a lot of disruption, a lot of problems around them. They're having a really difficult time. So I do feel like you very much care about this person, but their energy is an upheaval. Does not mean that there's anything negative towards you or coming towards you from them, but they're like, keep this in mind, that there's a lot of upheaval around them, a lot of things changing, things that might be about to change for them that they have no control over. And it's going to set the stage for what you need to deal with next. Because I feel like there's a good moment here for you. And it's kind of like, the things we don't agree with, I'm not worried about them. I know that we're not going to agree on certain things, and that's okay. And I feel like we're coming together in a very positive way, kind of like we have different points of view. We're not letting that keep us apart, and we're healing. We got a good energy here. We got a positive energy here. We got a very favorable energy here. And I'm getting a lot of success and happiness here. I'm going to have a really good moment with this person or people, and it might last for a little while. It's good. It's good. I like this, and I want this to come in. At the same time, there is this energy, like I'm also keeping very well acknowledged in the back of my mind. Certain things were great. Other things don't work out so well, but we just leave those where they are. We don't need to bring stuff up that we know we're not going to agree on. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And I feel like I'm loving it for what it is. I'm loving that, I can have this connection with this person and not have to agree on everything. Feels very good. Feels very positive. I feel very happy with it. I'm very realistic with it. Very realistic with it is what I'm getting. So, as the next phase of this comes forward, something is about to come up in the next month or two. Something about this is going to come up, and I feel like I don't know what it's going to do to this connection. When it comes up, it's not expected. It's not something that can just be ignored. And I feel like, oh boy. It's one of those things like, okay, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to approach it with this person. And I don't want it to be an issue. Okay, so something happens here, and it's unexpected change that can't get around it. You're not doing it. I don't think the other person's actually doing it either, but there's a lot of confusion around them. This hits the fan. The tower falls. There's no way of getting around it. It is what it is. It seems to end a conflict. I don't feel so good about that. Honestly, the energy I'm getting off of that is like, I'd love if it did. I'd love it if it did. I don't think it does. I just really don't think it does. Don't be a fool with this. Whatever changes, I feel like I'm there for this person. I don't feel like it's a bad moment. I think I'm very careful about what I say. The situation itself is done. Something is done. Just done. The Fool reversed it's telling me, but don't. There's unresolved emotions. Definitely unresolved emotions here that I don't think you can do anything about. And I feel like that's where this is coming in. Like, don't get sucked into something that you don't want to be a part of. Just because you like somebody or care about them or love them. That's a beautiful thing, and I'm not negating that out, but this might not be your place to help with this. We all have different aptitudes. You can show support, you can show care, but like, keep it in their boat, and don't change who you are, don't change how you view something, just to try to make them feel better or to help them move on. Because there's this weird energy. This is a great card, but they're saying don't do this. The Sun card's coming in saying everything can be great, but there's like, it has a time limit. You know how the sun sets and rises? Just saying, that's what I'm feeling. It's always there. It's been there. It's still there. It's going to be there. It's there. But like, it's kind of like in relation to the earth. It's not always high in the sky. It's like it rises, it sets. It rises, it sets. It rises, it sets. And realize that even though you can have a really great moment, there's unresolved energy. There's unresolved emotions. There's unresolved issues. They're saying this isn't going to work out your way. They're saying instead of like trying to make that energy like super positive, which you're a very super positive energy, you're a beautiful energy, yes. Not arguing with that at all. Not at all. But I just feel like it's going to have some backlash effect if you kind of go that route. The acknowledgement of this, so they're saying the way this could be more positive, let it move on. And just keep your energy with your energy. This person will find the resolution they need to find. It has to be completely in their control. Completely. You do have a big heart and you want to help. But like, let them come to you, and then when they do, only help them with exactly what they ask. Exactly what they ask. Nothing more, nothing less. Be careful with that. Be very, very careful. If they come to you and they want some help, give them exactly what they ask for. Nothing more, nothing less. It has to be. I feel like it's very critical like that. Boom. Hold your line, let it pass, and when they ask you for it, get it done real quick. Not like you have to hop to, not like that. I'm not saying you have to like trip over yourself, not like that. But like, that's what they want. They want 5 pennies, and they want them all they want them all on a piece of tape so they don't lose them. All right, here's the piece of tape. There's the 5 pennies. Did you want those heads up? Don't ask that. That's a trick. Don't do that. They want 5 pennies. They want them on a piece of tape so they don't lose them. Get 5 pennies. Put them on that tape. Just hand it over. That's it. That's it. I know it sounds weird because some of this I feel like what they're going to ask you to do is going to sound weird, and I think that's why we're using that analogy. I want 5 pennies on a piece of masking tape so I don't lose them. If I got 5 pennies, masking tape. Here you go. I don't know why you want it. It doesn't matter. You wanted it in good health. In good health. Because I feel like you want to keep this energy positive. They're saying mostly move on it quickly just to move it off your plate. Just to move it off your plate. And then document it. Take a picture of it. For example, if I was going to do that 5 pennies on a piece of masking tape, take a picture of it and then just, take a picture of it just before you hand it to them. Just go, oh, I think it looks cool. Picture. Just keep it for yourself. Or maybe you're kind of like going to send them a picture like, hey, I got it ready. I'll leave it on your front porch, or I'll leave it on here, or whatever. It's here when you're ready for it. And if they ask why you took a picture, just be like, I just thought it looked cool. Because I feel like this energy can stay positive, but they're saying whatever this is, remember, there's certain things you don't match on. It's better if you just stay out of certain things. Because the Wheel of Fortune is upside down here, and then the 9 of Swords, half in, half out. Stress comes in and out. Stress comes in and out. There's other factors going on here that have nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with you. You have no control about what's coming next. I feel like that's important. Like, you can't make this go well or bad. You can't make it go good or bad. You can't do either. And it's going to kind of there's going to be a fade in, fade out, fade in, fade out. People feel the way they feel, fade in, fade out, fade in, fade out. People feel the way they feel. This energy is not disappearing. It is not going to disappear. It's not going to. It's going to be okay. And then this next, that's fade in, fade out was what I was talking there. It will stabilize again. It will stabilize again, and the problem is not gone. It's just different. The emotional connection is still there. Whatever it was emotionally, it's going to show itself in a different form. It's going to show itself in a different way. So it's not gone, but it's different. And I feel like they're trying to say, like, let it be what it is. Don't let it hold you down. It's going to be something I feel like you can't understand. It's just not for you. But the forgiveness card is kind of like, I feel like when this happens, when that death card shows up, I'm hoping like that's the end of the problem. Like, oh, it's no longer a problem. We no longer have to worry about that. Nah, it's still going to be there. Accept it for what it is, and just, sometimes there's a difference of opinion, not because anybody's right or anybody's wrong, but because we're supposed to have that contrast. That contrast helps us all evolve. So they're just saying it's not going away. Don't feel bad about it. Just, it's not going to completely disappear, but I feel more isolated later because I'm just like, I thought that was going to be, I didn't think we're going to have this issue anymore because that component is gone. It's showing itself in a different flavor. Same thing in a different flavor. It's kind of like instead of having too much sugar through soda, we're having too much sugar through cookies. It's still too much sugar. You know what I mean? That's if you have like 7 or 8 sodas. Or if you have like a whole box of cookies. That's my example for that, because, sugar. Anyway, there you go. Can we let go of that? All right, I think we're there. I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and you have a great day.